Welcome all soldiers to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your co-hosts, Jonathan Arneson and Daniel Gutierrez.
Hello, and welcome in to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I'm your general in time, Jonathan, and as always, I'm joined by the Council of Generals, the Brothers Grimm, Daniel, and Mario. Welcome in, gentlemen.
Hello, hello.
Good to be here.
Yes. Our intro has changed for all of our listeners. After 19 years in our league, the Civil War League has changed to the Gods of War League. And we are now generals in time. And we can be anybody and everybody. So stay tuned to find out some of the names. Yeah. We've got some good names that have popped up so far, some that are still work in progress, and some that haven't done anything yet. So. Oh, mine's a work in progress. I'm one of those. I threw up something just to have something, but I feel like I could do better, So
yeah, I haven't fully decided on mine either.
Yeah, that's okay. They're all good at the moment. I like them. We can work on them. So anyway, today, since it's been over a month, and we apologize to all of our listeners, all you soldiers out there, life is busy, life is crazy, and shit happens. So we'll try and give a long one. We had our draft recently, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. Our Gods of War draft happened, so we can share the draft results to help everybody out with their own drafts. But we have a lot of news to go over, and then we have the bold, big nut predictions of Mario. So let's get to the news.
All right. Colts wide receiver Josh Downs suffers a high ankle sprain. He will miss some time. They think that he may even miss week 1 and possibly week 2, depending on how quickly he heals.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to 4 here?
I deleted it because it was CeeDee Lamb hadn't made a contract yet.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. Good shit.
Yeah, so that looks good for Adonai Mitchell. Gives the rookie a chance to try to break some ground.
Yeah.
He's looked good.
He looked really good too. I think I think he's having a good preseason. So
nice.
Yeah.
And then who's preseasoned a little flip floppy is the Steelers. Justin Fields started it off, but just when it seemed like he had a good stranglehold over the situation, he put the ball on the ground a couple times, and Russell Wilson is announced as the week 1 starter.
For now. Russell Wilson. We'll see. I mean, we got to start the bathrooms versus touchdowns battle, but we know the bathrooms will win. So Justin will have to come in and see if he can beat Russell Wilson's bathroom touchdowns.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. DK Metcalf was pulling his best Myles Garrett at practice a while back and swung. I don't believe it was his helmet. I think he swung someone else's helmet is what it did say. It's written here. I wrote here that he swung his helmet, but he did swing swung a helmet during one of 5 fights that happened that day at Steelers practice. Yeah, it was a feisty day.
Crazy. Trying to kill his teammates out there.
Yeah. We'll see if a suspension gets handed down for that one eventually. We'll see.
Maybe we'll see.
I just love that Shanahan knows he's a hothead and loves pushing his buttons and literally gives prizes to the people who can get DK Metcalf ejected.
Right.
He's been ejected during more 49ers games than anywhere else.
Yeah. I'd like to know the gifts that are given.
The line, but I will give you a car if he gets thrown out. Atlanta traded for Matthew Judon and signed Simmons to bolster their defense. They also have to have a negotiation for extending Judon for him to be happy there, but I don't know if there's details on that quite yet.
I have not seen any details on that yet. Yeah.
No, but all of Atlanta's fan base is up in a party because they haven't had a name pass rusher since I think the early 70s. they were saying.
Yeah.
So
We sat next to a Atlanta couple that flew into LA for the Fantasy Footballers live show that was the other night. They flew from Atlanta, big Atlanta fans. I mean, we were surrounded by fans that had flown in from everywhere. There was a gentleman that walked up and asked a question during their questions segment. He was from Germany. He flew in, the day before the show for that very show.
Cool.
Absolutely crazy. Oh, it was a very fun show. Super fun show. Yeah. Really fun.
Awesome. The Megala show seems like a whole lot of fun.
Oh, man, it was. And honestly, if you listen to it when they're doing their whole pandering towards the Rams fans and you hear somebody shouting Pander Bear, that's me. Just so you know, it's probably like 45 minutes, an hour in, and that's me. I'm shouting Pander Bear over and over again. I did find it funny, and I was booing plenty during that phase, so yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. And yeah, it was really funny. They were throwing all this stuff, and I thought, like, as I picked our spots, I'm like, I'm going to put us on the mezzanine up high because we'll get a perfect view of down low and we'll be the front row. So if they start throwing stuff up, we'll get it. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, the saddest thing. I watched this hat get thrown and it went like, if it had any power, it would have kept coming straight to me, but it like stopped midair. And then like a hat does, it just dropped down.
Oh.
That had a sticker on it. And the sticker was for the full-size Kyren Williams helmet and jersey signed.
Nice.
Oh, so sad. I was like right in my reach. So, all right. Anyway, let's get back to the show. Who's up?
All right.
No long story.
The Jets. So here with the Jets, the team released a statement from GM Joe Douglas saying, "We have informed Hassan that we will not trade him, that he is expected to be here with his teammates, and that he will continue to be fined per the CBA if he does not report. Since the trade discussion back in March, we have been clear, direct, and consistent with our position. Our focus will remain on the guys we have here as we prepare for the regular season."
Gotta love it, right? Guy was all for it when he was sent here, and now that he's here, he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who else?
because he's probably not nearly the best pass rusher anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looked around the room and went, "I've made a mistake."
Yeah.
I'm not the best guy in the room anymore. I gotta get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, because the contract's coming up next year.
Okay, wait,
he has
I'm
to
just
look
a
good.
rotational guy? I'm only going to take 20 snaps this year?
That's funny. That's really funny. All right. Sad news. J.J. McCarthy tears his meniscus in his right knee and will have surgery. He had surgery that put him out. Now, did we find out if it was, because I know that they were talking if when they went in, it was either going to be a quick, simple fix of the tear, or if they had to do a more elaborate fix of the tear, which the elaborate fix would take him out for the whole season, and the quick, simple fix of the tear would just be a couple weeks.
Yeah, so it was whether or not it was a full tear, and they didn't know till they opened to see. It ended up being a bigger tear.
Okay, so it was a full. Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to be down for 6 months.
Oof. Yeah, meniscus, man. Oof, oof, oof.
Yeah,
and those are easy. Those are easy.
They expect a complete full recovery, and they said he'll probably even be throwing with the team at the end of the season, but it's not worth it to bring him back. Better to have him just learning the playbooks and
which is what we all wanted. Which is what we wanted, but we had to have a meniscus tear to get it, right?
That's
Honestly,
right.
we wanted a clipboard in his hand from the start of the season, so.
Yeah, because Sam Darnold is one of the several veterans that we thought was chalk and easy and going to be a good plug-in starter. and he has not looked that great. And J.J. McCarthy looked really good for the most part. He had a couple little rookie things, but he looked pretty darn good.
Yeah, those 2 touchdowns. He looked pretty good for those 2 touchdowns. So I got to admit, though,
Yeah,
he looked pretty good. Yeah.
Everybody's been following the Brandon Ayuk news over summer. The latest in it was that the 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers had agreed upon parameters for a trade that would send Ayuk to Pittsburgh, but Ayuk still has long-term contract offer from the 49ers, and they have been actively trying to keep him if he does want to stay in San Francisco. And that was like 2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
No news since. So maybe he's like, please don't send me to quarterback purgatory. I'll be a good boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they said that the difference is that the Steelers are offering him 1 more year on the contract. And so he's like, come on, San Francisco, you're right there. All the numbers are the same. It's just 1 more year. And that's why neither side has budged. Because they're like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they don't lock him down for the 1 more year, because that's 1 more year at that price, and you never know where prices will go next year or the year after.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if somebody else, if he feels like he's not getting paid enough, he'll just hold out anyways. He's just shown that. So
yeah,
it really doesn't matter.
Daniel's got a very good point there.
Anyways, I wonder if he was like, all right, I'm going to get a big contract then with the Steelers, and they offered him like the same or less than the 49ers did, and he was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and, other teams like Pittsburgh get pulled out because, I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous. This is why do we have to have some like off-season drama show in the NFL, right? There's got to be something. This is it.
Money makes the world go round, world go round, world go round.
I'm sorry. Brandon Ayuk was just flipping dollars at a stripper. I lost my attention. I lost my attention.
He went from flipping dollars to throwing pennies. That's what happened.
I got hit with a nickel. Oh.
Yeah. You have any idea how much insurance is on a Ferrari?
Yeah, it's good. All right. Ooh,
okay, so here we go. Albert Higgins pushes a camp intern over after beating the center on a drill. Hyped and pushes this young man over against the Rams in joint practice. Rams say this is not okay. Is immediately sent off the field. The Dallas Cowboys immediately signed young left tackle from the Giants, Jordan Phillips.
Honestly, have you seen the video of it?
No.
Okay. Dude, it's just a standard camp drill. And, he wanted to I get it, dude. I get it. You get hyped up and you're like, yeah, like when you win a drill, when you get by the lineman, right? He got by the guy. And what did he do when he got by the guy? Immediately shoved the coach over. I mean, it was clearly a coach. And he just walked up. It was like, and just shoved him over to the ground. And then went back to the huddle like, yeah, I'm a big man. And dude, you hear everybody like, what the heck are you doing? That is not okay. And, wasn't even his team's coach.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
That's a maturity thing.
Yeah, and I get it. You're hyped up during football, but
yeah.
Someone's not wearing the uniform. You don't hit them. I would understand if you shoved over someone in the uniform, they'd be like, all right, dude, it was a joke and I hit you, but you're wearing a uniform. That's cool. You got pads on and shit. But you just shoved over a man in slacks and khakis, right? I don't know.
Gotta respect the khakis.
Dude, Yeah, I don't know. All right. Zay Jones suspended for 5 games for violating the league's conduct policy. Back in mid-November, he had a domestic violence incident and spent the night in Duval jail. Duval? Don't put your hands on people, man. Come on. So, that hurts the team. Good for you.
Oh, man.
5 games, more Brian Thomas Jr. time.
Right.
In
That's
other
right.
suspended news, Rams Alec Jackson also violated the league's personnel conduct policy and will miss the first 2 games of the season.
Yeah, there was no note on what he did, so
Yeah. And
couldn't find anything.
player not being suspended for violating the league's personal conduct policy, Rashee Rice, or any of the Chiefs.
Gee, I wonder. They can hold, they can do whatever they want on the off season.
I got the refs. Yeah, the refs are on there. Do they count against the 53-man roster as one? I'm curious. It's just asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So Zay Jones is on the Cardinals right now. They brought him over as a veteran to help out with Marvin Harrison and Michael Wilson. And,
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't write down what team he was on. I apologize. I was reading that as we started going into the Rams, Alaric Jackson. I'm like, I don't know. People probably have no idea where Zay Jones came from.
Yeah, and Jacksonville's like, oh, sure, take him. Yeah, that's fine.
No, I knew he wasn't Jacksonville anymore, even though they were in Duval County. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was while he was there, because the NFL takes forever to do their suspensions.
They do. Okay. You're up.
So in brighter news, Broncos.
You want the next one? Yeah, you can have the next one. I know you like the next one.
Oh, sure.
We can swap. Broncos named Bo Nix the starter of Week 1. Check that out. And you know what? Bo Nix actually looked really good in his last preseason game. Got to admit.
Heck yeah. It's like he's been playing football his whole life.
Yeah, right. Magic for you. Go ahead, Mario.
He's like 26 years old. I think that's the same age as Gardner Minshew, who was also named the starter Week 1.
No, but he doesn't have the stash. It's the stash though. So
Bo Nix does not have the stash or the mullet.
Or the mullet. Ooh, that's just style. Did you see the video of him in the car? The one I sent you guys the other day. That's just gold, man. I gotta say, absolute gold.
Minshew mania.
Yeah. Let's hope.
Vegas. All right, Washington give the Eagles Jahan Dotson and a 5th round pick for a 3rd round and 2 7s. So extending a deep threat for the Eagles, and why they're making their team worse in Washington, who knows?
Former 1st round wide receiver pick. Yeah, why? Eagles, man. I gotta say, their GM, this dude, man.
Howie Roseman.
He is just constantly looking like the winner in every single deal he does.
I heard that Jahan Dotson was not happy about how last season went. He feels that the team wasn't looking out for him, wasn't utilizing him properly. And even though this is a completely new regime and he'd be used completely different, there's still a little bad blood there. Mm-hmm. So they were getting rid of that poison.
That's all right. Eagles will use them, and I gotta say that's a pretty good 1, 2, 3 that they've got over there in Philly.
Yeah, because what happens?
Rounders and a 2nd rounder.
Yeah.
Best one's the 2nd rounder.
Yeah. Gotta say their wide receiver core is pretty studly. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Jahan Dotson, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley. What an offense.
That's studly.
Yeah. And Jalen Hurts. So, I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty good. Got to be honest.
Mhm.
I really hope that Howie Roseman wears a shirt when they play the Giants that says "I flipped Barkley" or something like that.
Oh,
Just
ho, 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 ho,
Giants
ho,
fan.
ho.
That would be awesome.
That would actually be really good. I'd laugh at that. I totally would laugh at that. Actually, that's something I would expect out of the Miami coach, though.
Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, that's something I expect out of Daniels.
And
All
then,
right.
yeah. Who's reading this one?
Chew.
Okay. The Titans are trading former first-round QB Malik Willis to the Green Bay Packers in exchange for a 2025 seventh-round pick.
Yeah, that happened today. Amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love having fresh news.
Green Bay's like, yeah, the talent was there, but he needed to be developed. Oh, you know what we do well? We'll take him.
Right. Yeah. Again, good pickup. And Titans, I think they're just stacking picks for this year. They're already tanking, I think.
The seventh round is going to do anything. They just want
Seventh round doesn't do much. That's a backup. That's a flyer. Those are fillers. Those are just literally a flyer pick. That's nothing. But I mean, Titans are. I think they're going to be a top 5 pick next year. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it was just to balance the checkbook, but you're right. Titans are going to be up there.
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb has agreed to a 4-year extension, $136 million with Dallas. Lamb will also receive $100 million guaranteed, and the wide receiver record is now $38 million signing bonus.
Yeah, that's pretty nifty.
All those comments on his Instagram and everything paid out. Man got his money. 88 is paid.
Imagine signing your name and then just being $38 million richer at that moment.
I'd roll around in it. I think I'd just sit there and, like, on my bed, I'd throw it up in the air and just roll around in it. And then, I don't know. What is the first thing you do with a bunch of money?
Pay the 45% taxes.
Yeah.
Well,
then call some lawyers.
Start hiding it in pillows.
All right. This was a surprising one today.
Yes, it was.
The NFLPA nixed a league-approved rule allowing an emergency third QB to come from the practice squad with unlimited call-ups and not counting against the 53-man roster.
Now, I think that's what did it, though. Well, because, dude, come on, here. I'll lay this out. It's a huge jump between pulling someone up from the practice squad 3 times and having unlimited pull-up. Like, what's the point of the 53-man roster at that point if I can just pluck from my practice squad unlimited amount of times too now, right?
Yeah, it's just a quarterback bench spot. I mean, it helps viewers so that the whole San Francisco, Philadelphia, and the playoffs.
Oh, I understand exactly why they're doing it. And I honestly think that a third quarterback should be there, but I don't know. I think he should count it. Maybe, I don't know. If there's a player, he's got to be on the roster, right? It's got to be on that 53-man roster, and I think that's what they're after.
Yeah.
I think it's that the Players Association is trying to protect the quarterbacks, because if they're on the practice squad, their paycheck is way down low. And so they're saying, nah, if you want a third quarterback, you got to actually pay them whatever the league minimum would be to have them on the roster, not at the practice squad price.
See, now, I would be all for if they're being called up and you're using them from the practice squad to be played unlimited like that, then maybe they are paid the minimum if they be pulled up into games. I say if they're on the practice squad and they don't get played, that's practice squad payment. But if you get pulled into a game, boom, 1 week of veteran minimum. That's what I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if
You
you're
catch the
active
minimum.
that week, you should get the veteran minimum if it's above your pay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know,
Or if you're a rookie, then it's your rookie minimum. But whatever it is, yeah, you're whatever your minimum.
Yeah.
I know. There's young people on the practice squad that aren't, But anyway, yeah, totally. Like, I don't know. I think you're right though, Mario. I think they are protecting people, and I think it is about money though.
Yeah, because
Why else do people stick their heads in?
Because it's the players' union that's blocking it. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And then,
All right.
blast from the past. Juju Smith-Schuster. Just when we think he's going to retire, Kansas City's bringing him back.
Retire, please.
Get a ring.
Yeah. He's like, please win one with me. Please win.
He's like, what? Oh, wait. I don't have to be the WR1? Cool, I'll go there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody catch
he does well when
passes,
he's not a
that's
one.
better than Kadarius Toney.
I will give it to Juju. The man can at least catch. So
Yeah.
Kansas City has a wide receiver that can catch now.
He's one of those WR2s that got promoted above his ability.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with a WR2. We need WR2s.
Absolutely. And he played very well in that slot position. He was a great number 2, but he needed the Antonio Brown across from him to draw the attention.
Yep.
He required
an
it.
additional chain mover, basically.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right. So Nick Chubb was placed on the PUP list, and he will miss the first 4 games of the season. Honey, I am so sorry about your Chubby. I know he's not on your team anyway, but still, you root for this dude. So
We all do.
Yeah, who doesn't?
we all like the Chubb, right? So
Yep.
oh yeah.
Instead of ending the season with a bunch of players on the PUP and IR, this year Miami's beginning the season with a bunch of players on the PUP and IR. Maybe they'll finish strong. Who knows? Bradley Chubb, Cam Good, and Isaiah Wynn will all be starting the season on the PUP list for Miami, meaning they will miss the first 4 games.
First quarter of the season, their trenches will be crap.
I mean,
trenches are open.
Popping ACLs like Molly's at a freaking rave last year. They're pretty much screwed all year. Next year is going to be the recovery time for them all.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. And back to Kansas City. Kansas City paid Creed Humphrey, making him the league's highest paid center.
Yes, they did. I forgot to put that in. Thank you. I saw that the other day. Wonderful news. Good job, Creed.
How much will we be paying Graham Barton in the future?
Yep. Exactly. All right. So let's jump in. The Gods of War League finished 2 weeks ago, and what a day. Little hectic with some of our transition. We had some trades that the transactions were messed up, but I think it was a smooth day. What a fun day it was. I don't know if I feel 100% about my team, but, is what it is. Certain players get taken just before you. You do a lot of screaming at other people, like, ah! But let's start with Daniel, number 1 pick. How do you feel about your team?
After today, I'm feeling decently strong.
I like it.
First pick was CeeDee Lamb, so my tags were Breece Hall and Travis Etienne and Antoine Whitfield Jr. because we do IDP in this league. So I feel like I'm pretty strong for running back to start with, a decent one of the top and a possible, RB1, RB2 bridge if he's, done what he's done the last 2 seasons. But if he comes on, then it'll be another RB1 in Etienne. The best safety in the league.
Yeah, hate you for it. Oh.
And then CeeDee Lamb is my first pick after that. So you got one of the best running backs, one of the best wide receivers. I took Jalen Hurts a little early because I was hoping to be able to stack him with Devontae Smith, but that didn't end up working out in my favor. I got cute and didn't pick him when I should have, and Allen picked him right afterwards.
Alan does that. He does that a lot, as a matter of fact, in the Vampire League and in the Marvel League. That dude took a lot of people from me this past week.
Yes, he did. Got strong tight end with Mark Andrews. My third running backs, Ramondre Stevenson. Cleveland defense. Some flyers after that. I have a lot of shares of Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think he's going to have a good year this year.
I agree. I think he'll have a good year this year. That was a smart pick. And for pick 17, not bad, right?
Yep.
Not bad. Okay. Mario, you were...
All right. So for the Gods of War League, I'm Biblical Knowledge is the name of my team. Thy knows thee. So I traded away my first and third round pick. I now have Bijan Robinson, Jamar Chase, and TJ Edwards as my tags. So I'm set up for next year. But you know what? I was actually surprised I did as well as I did with missing those two. Because I got some solid picks there. I got Cooper Kupp. Let's see. Mine dances around a little bit from all the...
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I was like, I wish I plucked it from Sleeper, because this one's got all the trades everywhere.
Cooper Kupp, Gus Edwards, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
I see Jaden Daniels.
With the Chargers running backs, he went Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. You're like, one of them's got to do it.
Exactly. And with that backfield, man. So, I went out right away with Cooper Kupp and Malik Neighbors were my first ones to start off with. And then I kind of went heavy on defense after that. So I got Nick Bosa and Quay Walker and Micah Fitzpatrick, and then went back to clean up. And that's why I was able to pick up the Chargers running backs, because they were, lower in ADP. I also picked up Chase Brown, and so the news has been tickling me on that one for the season.
Yeah, phenomenal news. He's doing really well.
Yeah. And then Rashee Rice kept falling down the charts, so I went ahead and picked him up too.
Funny how people are afraid when he's not gonna, it's not gonna happen this year. So why not draft him, right?
Right. And then I got Brian Thomas, and then due to Jaden Daniels launching it all last year, and those being his main targets, got Brian Thomas, who is the recipient of a lot of those catches, and he'll be over there in Jacksonville for me. So, got a pretty strong team here. And then also I had to make sure I got Aubrey, the kicker for Dallas.
Oh, yeah. And he is going to be a phenomenal kicker this year. So very well done, I think. Very well done.
Yeah.
We had some good standouts. So myself, I tagged Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley, and Micah Parsons. My first round draft pick was Marvin Harrison Jr. And boy, did I not expect that to happen. I truly expected something else him to go a lot earlier. Daniel, somebody else earlier. Daniel. But that's okay. Dreams come true. Nico Collins, Anthony Richardson. I don't know. Honestly, why I did that? Not sure. Still don't understand why I did that. Anyway, Alex Singleton, linebacker from Denver, phenomenal. Kyler Murray doubled down right after. So my backup quarterback is phenomenal, right? So Stephon Diggs, New York Jets defense, Chris Godwin, I got the Ezekiel Elliott because at the time, he's the starting running back for Dallas. Who knows what'll happen now that Dalvin Cook's flying down there and Rico Dowdle is doing really well. Jaleel McLaughlin thinking, all the news that Sean Payton didn't like Javonte Williams, but Coach Talk slapped me in the face again because Javonte is starting and,
Yeah.
Coach Talk. Yeah, Coach Talk. So, David Njoku. I'm really liking the connection between Njoku and Watson. There's something building there, and I think it'll be good this year. Roma Dunze and Kaimi Fairbairn, and then Chuba Hubbard and Kaiser White to finish out my linebackers.
Fairbairn might be a good pick for the kicker. It's hard to tell this year because so many kickers are in flux, but
yeah, I wasn't happy. I mean, Kaimi's not bad, and Houston will do well. I think I would have been happier if I picked my kicker a round earlier, to be honest. I should have, but I wanted Rome.
What's his name's kind of a sleeper, though. Fairbairn's always in the top 5 or 6, and he's pretty steady there. For the past 2 years.
I was between him and McPherson, and I like McPherson. Don't get me wrong, I like Evan, but just my rankings said Fairbairn, so I leaned with them, and I don't know.
Oh, did you
offense?
See the Green Bay burn to Pittsburgh and Carolina? It said, "Oh man, don't worry, we kind of feel you on your whole QB search. We've been searching for a good kicker ever since Crosby left."
Ooh.
as if QBs and kickers for the same point total.
Yeah, ouch. That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's so mean. Oh, woof. Well, who out of the rest of the teams? I'm going to go through some of them, but like your uncle, he had Kyron Williams, Sam Laporta, and Roquan Smith, but his first pick, and I got to be honest, I know my wife was upset. Jahmyr Gibbs, solid, right? And then Drake London, Michael Pittman, Bobby Wagner. This is a team I really like. And Jordan Love, not bad. I mean, but he could have done better. But the rest of his team looks pretty studly. I don't know. George Pickens, Raheem Mostert, Miami Dolphins defense, Christian Watson, Azeez Al-Shahir, linebacker out of Houston. Love him. Jared Goff, good backup. I really like his backup quarterback.
Oh, this year, Jared Goff's going to be great.
Yeah, I do agree. Jordan Brooks, Jake Elliott, Jesse Bates, and your uncle was gifted a trade somehow that I know he wasn't in part of because he got Najee Harris over here in the 6th round, and I think that was a mess up. So.
Yeah,
because he didn't have a trade.
I just spotted something else that we're going to have to fix.
What's up?
My draft picks for next year.
Okay.
I get Martin's 3rd round, and he gets my 4th. That was part of the Bijan trade.
Okay.
And it's not here.
It's not in Sleepers?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll open a trade pick for pick and get it going. We'll swap it. Yeah, we'll get it.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. He's got a solid team, but oh man, who stands out? Anybody?
Let's see.
Anybody scary to you?
Carpetbaggers.
I mean, Ollie sat at 9. Patrick Mahomes, James Conner, Foyesed Olakun, Jacksonville linebacker. You got Debo as his first pick. Travis Kelce, James Cook, Baltimore Ravens defense. DK Metcalf, Patrick McQueen, Devin Singletary, Terrell Bernard, Buffalo linebacker. Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley, Josh Palmer, Jordan Addison, Evan McPherson, kickers are people too, Cortland Sutton, and Terrell Dodson. I have to mention that because the couple we sat next to at the fantasy footballers, he constantly said he is a commissioner that does not believe in kickers.
Yep, I hear that a lot.
Said kickers are people too multiple times that night. He laughed, but he loved it every time I said it. So
yeah, I heard people saying, "Wait, you're in a dynasty league," and then they're like, "So no kicker, no defense in dynasty," and I'm like, we don't care. We've got him in ours.
I don't know what the big deal is, why people hate kickers so much. I think it's a couple extra points, and you know what? It's a lot of talent. And the thing I said to him, Daniel, I know you appreciate this. I walked in and I go like, have you ever kicked a field goal? Just take a ball out to a field and go kick a ball? I mean, try it one time. Just line up at the 20 and see if you can do it. I'd love to know. Call me one day.
Not many people can.
No, and
if you have a good kicker or punter, it is invaluable to your team.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Ali has a whole bunch of steady eddies on his team, and then some, WR3s and RB3s. But he's got a whole bunch of steady eddies that could plow through.
Yeah.
Make him a successful team.
He does.
But lead balls. I'm more afraid of lead balls though. With Kyron Williams, Sam Laporta, Roquan Smith, Jahmyr Gibbs, Drake London, Michael Pittman.
It's his starting roster. His backup roster, I'm not so worried about. It wasn't as strong for me, but his starting roster is very scary. Yes.
And then as soon as you see he's got Miami Dolphins defense, you're like, oh, okay, that'll be putting points on the teams he's going up against. So no worries.
That's just
line on IR.
Yeah. Okay. So Daniel, you say pick 7. Allen's team. Christian McCaffrey. Yeah. Go ahead. Take it away, Daniel.
Warner. Or his tags. His first pick was Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, C.J. Stroud, Devontae Smith, Zamir White, Amari Cooper, Zay Flowers, Nick Chubb, which is going to be a bummer for him, but he's got 3 stud running backs anyways. Quincy Williams, Buffalo defense, Robert Spillane, linebacker, Las Vegas, Justin Herbert, T.J. Hawkinson, and Jason Sanders. So decent.
And then he's got a final pick. Where is it? Jake Ferguson. You say, yeah, Jake Ferguson.
Yeah, looking pretty good. I think overall we got a nice rounded set of teams here. Doesn't stand out that anyone's really got any.
No one's a monster. Yeah. As of now, I don't see a monster. I'm kind of scared of some teams, but no one's a monster. But this is the time where everyone looks at their team and says, I'm winning a championship this year.
Yeah, you going down, bitches.
Yeah, see? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, so I'm gonna make y'all laugh. Ran a draft yesterday afternoon. 101. What's your 101 when you sit at the 101?
It depends now.
Okay.
Most often it's probably McCaffrey.
Okay, but say it's not McCaffrey. Give me 3 options. I'll even give you, say, 4 options.
What is it? Is it full redraft? Is it? I mean, all of those things matter. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a full redraft. It was our Marvel League. I know that you two are not in it, so it's our Marvel League. Full redraft, no keepers.
Yeah.
Wait.
Standard points for our leagues. You know them. Half point PPR, 0.2 per rush, defensive players, IDP.
I'd say Breece Hall, Jamar
Yep.
Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey.
I wouldn't put Jahmyr Gibbs up there. I'd put Breece Hall. I'd put CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Those would be my top three, maybe Bijan.
All phenomenal and solid choices. Okay, are you all sitting? I need to make sure you're sitting.
Yes.
I'm sitting down.
Brock Purdy.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, number 2 was extremely happy because Christian McCaffrey fell to number 2.
Wow.
My wife was extremely happy. And I gotta be honest, still, even now, doesn't think they made the wrong choice.
Hey, you know what?
Until the season's up.
You know?
But you could also have probably picked him up in like the
10 rounds later? Yeah. Yeah.
You know what they say? Don't take the glue stick away when they think it's a popsicle. Let them enjoy it.
Dude, I think my stomach hurt the rest of the afternoon. I laughed so hard for like a solid 2 minutes. It was good. Yeah, it was good shit. So let's see. Team 3, Amon-Ra, Justin Jefferson, Zaire Franklin. Those were the tags. First pick of the board.
Awesome.
Isaiah Pacheco.
See, I thought
Devin
that was a little
Achane.
early, but
For Pacheco?
yeah, Pacheco could have gone around later.
I don't think he would have made it around later, but
you're right.
she wanted Gibbs, and Gibbs was taken by your uncle right in front of her. So she told me Pacheco would be her pick if Gibbs was taken. She had no interest in Marvin Harrison. She said
low
Pacheco's
floor
going to be
or
solid.
high floor is the thing. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't a lot of running backs left. Look at the running backs that were left on the board: Rashad White, Devin Achane, Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs. Like.
You're right. I'm looking through right now. He's the best choice. He is the best choice for a running back.
But it's gross. Oh, but it's gross. Puts a in your mouth as you say it, right? Like,
yeah, because
I might have gone White personally. I think White might be a little better than Pacheco.
I don't think so.
I know you're also putting. You also have to take into account high caliber offense, Kansas City. It does help.
Yeah, and on top of that, while I think Tampa Bay's running is going to improve this year with their line and everything, they don't have Ganellis forcing the run. So I think he's going to drop a little in volume, increase a little in efficiency, and I think he's actually going to drop back just a little bit, maybe just a couple places in his running back depth.
Why did we accept him into our community, Daniel? I'm trying to figure this.
Let me add one line to this 21 point big balls thing. I don't know if we're going to get to that tonight, but
because I think your receivers are going to be off the chain.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. We have a much improved offensive line. We have Leon Cohen, who came from the inside zone scheme of Sean McVay and the Rams, and you cannot stack the box against our 3 wide receivers, otherwise
Nope.
you're going to die. So
Yep.
it's going to be the easiest running Rachaad White's ever had at the point of his career that he is finally a full-blown pro. You know.
Yep. And they're saying that he could be the full 3-down guy, and he's going to get a lot of pass catching this year too. Yeah. I think he's going to do really well. He's looking really good with Baker. I mean,
he was in for like 1 series and he touched the ball 5 times. He's going to get volume.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I kind of like him. I know it's not just because I'm a Buccaneer fan, but I like him more than Pacheco. Something about Pacheco. I know that Pacheco's in that offense, but I don't know, dude. Something about Pacheco I just don't like. I don't know what it is.
I think Pacheco has a high floor. I don't think he has a top 5 RB ceiling. That's out of reach for
I
him.
don't think. Yes.
I think that Rashad White's floor could be lower than Pacheco's, but he could be top 5 running back. So,
See, yeah, I put Pacheco 7 to 10 highest in my opinion, but he's an RB2 for me. He's an RB2.
7 to 10, still an RB1. It's just different here.
Oh no, absolutely. That's what I said. I said highest he can get 7 to 10.
Yeah.
That's RB1. But personally, I believe he sits in the RB2 range. That's what I think. But
yeah,
I know he's in that good offense, and I cannot take that away. And I know Patrick Mahomes is the way he throwing balls and behind his back and between the legs and right to Taylor Swift in the booth. Like, touchdowns are coming, man.
Everybody's throwing all that out there about his behind the back pass, but
I know
he hit Kelsey in the shins. I mean, like, it was a bad pass.
Oh, absolutely, and it was
He got it.
It was very lucky. Oh yeah, it was very lucky that Travis looked back. That was, but I mean, that's a good receiver / tight end that looks back at his quarterback and says, "Ooh, I have to adjust to my throw." Right?
That's right. Mahomes is claiming that it was a bad route by Kelsey, so he had.
Yes, I heard the
whatever. Got the ball.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's mad at me. I got it. Yeah, I heard. He's funny. Let's see. Minuteman, Tyreek Hill, Tua, Crosby. He's the Rashad White owner. Congratulations. Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, that's a little early to take a defense.
Especially the Steelers.
That was a dice roll, wasn't it? That was a dice roll, if I remember correctly. Was it? I don't remember.
No, I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
I picked him a defense that early.
Yeah, well, I remember the dice are random. Remember, it's dice. So for all of our listeners, if your time runs out, it's not an automatic pick by CPU. So we have Dungeons and Dragon dice, and a D8 is rolled for what column, and each column is your position: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, kicker, defense, IDP, and obviously 8 would be nothing, so we have to re-roll it. So it's 1 through 7, and then you would roll a D12 or a D20 if you want to be a little mean, but you roll a D12 to go down the list that you would pick. So roll a 7, it's down 7 spots, et cetera, et cetera. So that was our new rule this year implemented because it's less stress on commissioners to not feel bad for someone's pick, right? When the dice do it for you.
Yep.
I like that. I truly like that one, I got to say.
Yeah, I think it worked out.
Oh, yeah, I know Daniel was excited every time he was, I'm already rolling the dice. I can hear him over there shaking his hands. Kenneth, what was that?
It was just a better system.
Oh, it was. Kenneth Walker, Nick Bosa. Oh, Nick Bosa went to you, Mario. Gus went to you. So let's see, where does those trades come in? Mike Evans and looking for the other trade. I don't see it. Oh, well. Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, which was a good pick. Myles Garrett, Tajay Spears, Young Hoo Koo, Brock Purdy. Look at that. Brock Purdy at 165, not 101.
Jeez.
Devin White.
Not even in a super flex.
Guys, I cannot even begin to tell you, seeing that at 101 and laughing my ass off and then questioning the person, and they did not think they did any wrong.
Is this the same one that was in the Vampire League who drafted all of them running backs?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't Dylan. No, it wasn't Dylan. Although that's a good call. Good call. Okay. Next up, Puka Nacua, AJ Brown, Bobby Okereke, Garrett Wilson, Joe Mixon, David Montgomery, Trey McBride, Dallas defense, Joe Burr, Logan Wilson, good pickup, Christian Kirk, Jerome Ford, Harrison Butker, Kyle Hamilton, Rashid Shaheed, and Alex Anzalone. Let's see. We've read that one, and
Kyle Hamilton.
I just need to read the champ. Yeah. Okay, Daniel, take us away.
All right. He tagged Derrick Henry, Kyle Pitts, and Nick Bolton. I dropped Nick Bolton last year, 3 weeks before he came back because I needed the IR spot. He picked him up immediately. I was a little bummed about that. His first pick is Josh Allen. Then he went DJ Moore, Brandon Ayuk, San Francisco 49ers fan, by the way. Aaron Jones, Tank Dell, Zach Moss, Jonathan Brooks, T. Higgins, Jalen Warren, Tremaine Edmonds, Javonte Williams, Buda Baker, and Greg Zerloin, along with Kansas City defense. Yep.
Dalton Kincaid.
So,
Solid team. Solid team. Jonathan Brooks will come back in a few weeks. And you got Javonte Williams quite late at 140, pick 140. So,
yeah. And in the
winner.
meantime, he's got Aaron Jones to start the season off strong as an older man.
Yep.
And Derrick Henry should plod along all year.
I was going to say Derrick Henry's Aaron Jones and Zach Moss. He's got good starters right off the bat right there. So,
start the season strong.
Yep. Nope. I'd say pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Although he could have had Jahmyr Gibbs, if I remember correctly, if he tagged his teams. Ooh.
yeah, instead of Pitts, he could have did Gibbs.
Yeah. That's all right. So, okay, we're done. Whew, check that out. Draft is over. Well, it's hard to grade teams because, it's week one and we all think we won. Everybody A+, right?
Well, I did.
Of course you did. Yeah, of course.
First pick A+. That's it.
First pick A+. Hey, wait, I got Marvin Harrison A++, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Mario, I want to hear these 14-pound fucking nuts you're going to drop on everybody, so.
That's right. These are some big boy, big ball predictions. So here we go. First one. Trevor Lawrence will be a top 12 QB because the Jags will use Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, and Brian Thomas in the complementary way that their styles fit, unlike last year, where they tried to fit people into designs instead.
You think this is feasible, Daniel? What do you think? Top 12 happen?
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think that's a very large prediction. I think that's.
I agree. That's why I wrote up here. Are they really profound?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the floor for him. I think. I mean, he was still top 12 last year, even though it was frustrating.
I think it was like 13 or 15, something like that.
Was a shit year, so.
Okay. Yeah, I thought people were so burned on him they didn't think he'd make it that far, but a lot of his stuff was due to drops.
And that's the thing, is we happen to agree with you, but you are right. People are sour on Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Which is why he's on a lot of my teams.
Smart.
He's a great stop back.
Yeah.
So
dude, if this player just caught the ball, he would have had like 1,000 more receiving yards, more touchdowns.
Yeah.
You definitely have a couple more touchdowns. Oh yeah, for sure.
Easy. There's one drive. I forget who they were playing, but it was like they literally dropped like 3 touchdown passes, and they were ridiculous throws in the bucket, and the receivers just couldn't come down. I was so frustrated, and that was like week 2 when everybody was still decently healthy.
I mean, it's no wonder he dropped them as a team, right? I mean, we get it.
Yep.
We get it.
So the very next one is that Amon-Ra St. Brown will fail to make it to a top 16 receiver in fantasy next year.
So he's only going to be a top 20 guy, huh?
Top 20 guy, because the Lions are going to spread the ball even more with possibly Jameson Williams and involving a little more of the run game, and it's going to be spread around a little more. Nothing to do with Amon-Ra and his skills, but I don't think he's going to hit 16 this year.
Oof. Woof. Well, I mean, they got a lot of love, and they got a lot of love to spread there because there's a lot of people to spread the love to in Detroit. So I could see it. Jameson Williams healthy this season finally. Got another receiver. It's another mouth to throw to. You are not wrong. So, okay. That's a good one. Ballsy, but I see it.
Brock Bowers will be TE5 or better in fantasy. Despite a struggling offense, he will equal Pittman's usage last year.
You find that one ballsy, Daniel.
I do, because they also have Maher there, but I think that they're going to be lining him up more as like wide receiver straight up.
I agree. And I also think that the tight end market was so bleak and barren last season.
This is where he's being drafted, is about tight end 5. So if
that makes sense.
ADP, that's where he'll be. It is bold for a rookie.
A rookie, yep. But not for where it's drafted, though. He's being drafted there.
Draft capital. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Some of these I don't feel are so bold, Mario, only because for little reasons like that. He was drafted there, or the whole thing with Amon-Ra, love being spread. I could see it. There's too many names. There's so many. It's like it's the Peyton Manning offense of Super Bowl 50. You know what I mean? There's so much.
Okay.
I think that's Amon-Ra is a decent one, especially for where he's
but hey, again, that Super Bowl 50 offense had 2,000-yard receivers, so there were plenty of food to go around. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. The next one, this one's not so bold.
Yeah, I was gonna laugh at you for this one.
So we'll go ahead and skip that one.
I really hope this next one is true, though. I would love this to be happening.
So this one I have is that Breece Hall will be the RB1 by at least 40 points next year.
I read that out loud, and Chas laughed and said, "Ha! Only if Rodgers doesn't get hurt by play 6."
I don't think it matters this year.
Yeah, I don't think we have Tyrod Taylor instead of little Zachy Wilson.
Yeah, you really have that much faith in Taylor to be that much better
than Zach Wilson? Yes.
I have that much faith in the improvements they've made and the charts I've seen on his usage versus what even the slightest improvement on their offense would be.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think he's the RB1 this year, and I don't think it's going to be close.
That's bold. That's bold, my friend. I will tell you right there, there's your first 20-pound testicle. It's not even 14. That's a 20-pounder.
Okay,
I like
and then
number
I have
7, though. Number 7's redonk. That's 100-pound testicles right there.
Well, I'm waiting for number 7, so please go ahead. I'm waiting for number 7.
Here we go. Scary Terry will be a top 7 receiver in fantasy this year.
Terry McLaurin is a top 7 receiver because of Jaden Daniels. Okay. I mean,
I kind of hope that for him. But
I do. I kind of hope it as well. It's a little bold.
For people.
It's a little bold. It's not a 20-pound testicle. More like a 12, maybe a 10. It's kind of bold, but I can see it. Well, he wrote 14, but I'm saying some of these are not as profound. You put that back. You put that back. Because I have something to say to that. Please, you put that back.
Okay. So Tim Patrick, soon to be formerly of the Denver Broncos, will be a fantasy relevant receiver this year.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, but I'd like you to read what it was originally written.
Well, that was
it was that he was.
But it was written last night. It was written last night, Daniel. Don't tell me it was written far, because this was really written last night. So
yeah.
Yep.
Without risk comes no reward.
Yeah, that's why I laughed when I saw that one. I'm like, Mario, he's not going to pass for Chain. They're about to drop him.
Yes. No, they're looking for a trade partner.
No one's going to trade for Patrick. He's good, but they're going to drop him. Come on, yeah.
You never know with Sutton could get hurt again, and then Tim Patrick ends up being the number one. And then
Well, that's what I expect is Sutton to get hurt again, and that's when Sutton just shines. That dude is phenomenal. But when they actually put him into the role, I remember him not doing well.
Well,
when he got
and the interesting thing is Tim Patrick's doing better than Mims. So why would you get rid of Patrick when he still has plenty of contract left, and when he looks better than Mims? So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll see. And then okay, so the next one is that Atlanta will make it to the playoffs in the wild card round behind Tampa, who will win the division.
Ooh, 5 years in a row. Look at that.
Tampa Bay will take it.
5th year in a row. I like it. I truly believe that we got this division down locked too. But Atlanta's got me a little worried. They do. They got me shaking like, holy crap, a second team in this division? Oh my goodness. Because we know the Saints suck and Carolina's not even an NFL football team. They're a high school football team. So
Saints are going to be frisky this year, and they're going to win some games you didn't expect them to, but they're not exactly going to be relevant.
Yeah, it'll be like oh my goodness, Taysom Hill threw 125 yards and ran for 125 yards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you're laughing at that. You like that.
Yeah. And then the next one I have, Kyler Murray will be QB 6 or better with the real weapons he has.
Not so bold. Come on, this man's been QB1 at one point, so this is not so bold. And now he's got a generational talent of Marvin Harris. Did you see the interview? They were sitting with Marvin, and they asked him, where do you think you sit among the hierarchy of Ohio State wide receivers all time?
What do you say?
I am the best. Over everybody. That was people like Chris Carter and fuck, he was like, I am the best. I am number one. I am the dude.
Well, he has all their records, so
he does. That dude holds everything. No, you can't. Oh no. I am fully excited to see what this kid's got this year. And I think I gotta be honest, I am so in on Kyler Murray in most of my leagues. I have him in practically every league.
Okay, I'm moving him to QB3 or better.
There you go. That's bold.
I don't think this next one's very bold either. I agree with that one wholeheartedly.
Now, is this...
Swift will be fantasy irrelevant by week 5.
No, we're talking... we're talking... That's what I was wondering. I wondered why they did that. It was the first running... I was so excited for them to get a good running back. And when they went Swift... I hope that they're seeing something. I hope that they're seeing something that, they needed someone to just spell Herbert, though. Or, I mean, like, they could have gone, honestly, like, I don't know. They could have done better. I mean, I would have been more happy with, like, Eckler in the role. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they did with Swift. Like, why they did. They've got to be seeing something we don't see, is what I'm thinking.
Why they wasted money on him to begin with at all when they've got Herbert and Roschon there.
Yeah.
And Deontay Foreman was doing fine. Mm-hmm. You just sign him for another. He's cheap. He didn't have to spend as much on Swift.
Yeah, they obviously are seeing. They see something we don't, or I don't know. I don't know.
I think we're gonna see him drop off. Same way Miles Sanders did last year.
Yeah, I haven't drafted him a lot because I don't know where or how he'll do. So I've been very, very timid on Swift. I say that.
Physically gifted, no vision.
Yeah, very physically.
Okay, next one is Patrick Mahomes will not finish this season.
Whoa.
That out there.
Oof. All right. Ollie hates you now.
Yeah.
I did put that out there. It's I see.
Reminder, Ollie, 69 minutes and 20 seconds in. Mario hates you.
These defenses are all geared in to get at Mahomes, and between the Raiders, the Chargers, and Sean Payton being back into the NFL. Let's see, who else is in their division? Oh, wait, that's their whole lot. They have to play twice, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but the refs are never going to let that happen.
Yeah, we'll see. The black and white might go down too.
That's right. They're not going to be that close.
Black and white.
And for the next part, I have Jim Harbaugh will be ejected from one game.
I love that.
Yeah, I think that was awesome.
They should say at least on there. That one's fantastic.
That's what I thought. Yeah, at least one game. Yeah.
And then the last one I have here is that DJ Chark will be the Chargers WR1.
Well, you got plenty more. Scroll down. Yeah, scroll down.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, there we go. I thought, okay.
Number 1 though. That's bold. All right, that's bold.
Yeah. By the end of the year, Jalen Wright will be the RB1 for Miami.
Whoa.
And will be a top 16 running back at the end of the year.
Yep.
Whoa.
I fully support that as a belief.
Wow.
I think I think that he will put up more consistent numbers than Achane, but in the same realm.
Okay.
And I hear he's learning from Achane. He's trying to soak up everything like a sponge, and he's bigger and just as fast.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I like it.
He's 6'1", 210, and just as fast as Achane is. So, and
wow.
He's just an all-around better player.
Achane's got that vision. You may never be able to learn all that. But
you can't teach that. That's something you have.
Exactly. But he's going to pick up some things, and he'll be a better running back than he would have somewhere else. And with that speed, maybe that's all he needs. But so that's my prediction there for that one.
Okay.
Here we go. Steelers O-line crushes the competition and gets them to the playoffs above wild card.
All right. I mean, not a shock. Tomlin getting another season above the 500. I get
it. Texans try too much and only make the wild card round this year.
Diggs gets in a fight with his other wide receivers over wanting more passes.
If they start getting too cute.
Yep. I think they already did with that Diggs trade, so I happen to agree with this too.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay. CeeDee Lamb will be WR1 overall, despite missing the wild card round this year.
Am I the only one that I like Lamb and I think he's top 5 talent? I just don't see him as the number 1 this year.
Oh, I see him as 100%. He's the number 1, and Dallas being an incomplete, he's going to work his ass off all year long, and he'll pretty much be like Tyreek Hill on Miami, where the team just doesn't make it, doesn't have enough to get there.
Yeah.
But he's going to put up the numbers all year.
Okay.
Of the top receivers that are out there, he has one of the most consistent environments. He still has the same quarterback throwing to him.
Yeah.
He's actually going to be there for the last 2 weeks. He was there earlier in the offseason. Like Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, Chase hasn't been there all offseason at all.
Yeah.
So, he's the next one with a consistent actual, quarterback that's in the room. So, that's what I'm betting on as far as what Sam Darnold's throwing to Justin Jefferson now. That's a huge downgrade from
I should have kept Bijan in Star Wars. I know.
So, I think that he has the highest.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know. I like Amon-Ra a little. I think Amon-Ra might finish a little higher.
I love Amon-Ra. I just see tweets
too many mouths
around.
To feed.
Yeah, exactly. And the same thing with Green Bay. I don't think a single one of their wide receivers may make it above 16 either, just because all the mouths to feed.
Okay. I mean, when you can spread the love, it's bad fantasy, but it's good for the team, right? So
Exactly.
all right.
All right, and here we go. Washington makes the wild card round this year.
Oh, that's where that went. I wondered why the line. I wondered why that line did that.
Nice.
So, yep. And then here we go. Next one. James Cook becomes Buffalo's running back 2 behind Ray Davis.
Or 3 behind Ray Davis and Frank Gore.
Yeah, I think that's more likely with Frank Gore coming up. Mm-hmm.
I think they got 2 bruisers and a lightning, so we'll see how that goes. But I can see Ray Davis getting all of the touchdowns, so that might happen.
I think Frank Gore is going to take a year to develop.
I don't think he's going to come out this year. I think next year is going to be more Frank Gore. Yep, I agree with Mario. But I hope to see him this year just start doing some shit,
Heck yeah, start collecting Infinity Gauntlet.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, start collecting your dad's stones. Get on a search, right? Drop that head.
Okay, my next one, Rashad Bateman. Some of you might know that he plays on the Baltimore Ravens. Or allegedly plays on the Baltimore Ravens. And he will be this year's wide receiver 18.
18. Firm number. I like it. I will be rechecking this bold prediction at the end of the year. I want to know.
It'll be fun.
Yes, I agree. We should do these each year. I think we should do this next year. I think maybe we have time before next episode next week. Write some more bold predictions, Daniel. This is actually a good idea. I like this.
Yeah, I like this. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'll open up a doc and finish this off, Mario.
The last one, Freiermuth will be Pittsburgh's number 1 pass catcher.
That's not so far out. Yeah, that's really not so bold, though.
That's an Arthur Smith offense right there.
Yes, it is. We call that the Arthur Smith special. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for marching with us. Tune in next week. We're going to get back onto our weekly schedule. It is football time, people. Next week.
Breaking news.
Lots of news, trades, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on in the next few days.
53-man roster.
This is the last weekend without real football.
Oh, yeah. It's the trim down week. It's trim down week because next week's the 53-man roster. So we got lots of news next week. And then we're going to start our league stuff. So pick'ems, the week 1 pick'ems, and anything else going on in it. So, yeah, welcome to the season, people. This is awesome. Football time. So,
I can smell the pigskin.
Oh, right. Bacon.
As long as it's not the foreskin.
Oh, gross.
Biblical knowledge coming back at you.
That's why I said it.
Jesus. All right. Well, yes. Well, thanks for marching with us. And as always,
stay vigilant, soldiers.